Blessed are those who are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are you when men revile you, and persecute you, and utter all kinds of evil against you falsely on my account. Rejoice and be glad, for your reward is great in heaven. In the year 1939, 2482 BE, a territorial dispute arose between Thailand and France. A nationalist group calling themselves the Thai Blood Committee incited a movement urging the Thai people to rise up and reclaim their lost land. When the French army refused to concede, flames of hatred ignited across the land. French people, the French language, and even foreign religions became targets for this hatred, resulting in hostility and malice. Comforter of the afflicted, pray for us. Patron of the Christians, pray for us. Queen of angels, pray for us. Queen of apostles, pray for us. Queen of martyrs, pray for us.
O Mother of God, please grant me strength and steadfastness in faith, so that I may endure through this difficult time. Holy Mary, pray for us.
Don't arrest Father! He hasn't done anything wrong! They rang the bell to call the foreigners! They must be traitors! Arrest them! Arrest them! If life is a journey, this might be the most difficult of paths. A test of faith for a person who had dedicated his entire life to serving God, but now was falsely accused of wrongdoing. This was his hour to carry the cross, just like Jesus Christ. This is a story from one of the chapters in the history of the Catholic Church in Thailand, about Father Fr.Bunkerd Kitbamrung, a man who bore witness with unwavering faith in God until the very end of his life. On January 31st, 1895, the Kitbamrung family of Joseph Potang, of Joseph Posang, and Agnes Tiang welcomed a baby boy, Chun Kim, who was baptized by Father Rene Perot on February 5th, and given the Christian name Benedict, amid the joy of the St. Peter's Church community in Nakhon Chai Si, Nakhon Pathom Province. This marked the beginning of his journey of faith. The young Chun Kim received his early education at the St. Peter's Parish School. At the age of 13, he began preparing for the path of becoming a priest of Christ by receiving academic education and self-discipline training at the Sacred Heart Seminary in Bang Chang, Samut Songkhram Province. With the guidance of the elders of the seminary, a novice initially known for being boastful, quick-tempered, emotionally sensitive, and stubborn, was gradually molded and transformed into a person with a gentle heart, a spirit of generosity, dedication, hard work, sincerity, and selflessness. At the age of 25, Chun Kim, now a seminarian, completed his training at the major seminary in Penang, where he had grown in every way, especially in his spiritual life, forming the foundation of his priestly vocation. On January 24, 1926, he was ordained a priest of Christ at the Assumption Cathedral by Bishop Rene Perot, and his name was changed from Benedict Chun Kim Kitbamrung to Nicholas Bunkerd Kitbamrung. Father Nicholas's first mission as a priest was to assist at the Bang Nok Kwek Church. laying the foundation for the Salesian priests in establishing a new diocese, which is today the Diocese of Ratchaburi. He taught Thai language and catechism to the Salesian seminarians and introduced them to Thai customs. Father Nicholas's missionary work was driven by his passionate spirit. Together with Father Mirabel, he followed and cared for scattered believers, revitalizing their faith and sowing the seeds of new faith wherever he went. The work in Pitsanulok was a pioneering challenge. But even greater was his mission in the northern region. Where he built the first church. This small church would not only become the spiritual center for the local community, but also serve as the foundation for the Catholic Church in northern Thailand. In remote villages where there were no roads, or despite being beset by illness, nothing could stop Father Nicholas's determination and commitment to spreading the teachings of the Church. Not only was he a missionary, but he also showed great mercy towards the poor, both Christians and non-Christians alike. Once, when villagers were being exploited by middlemen buying up their rice, he found a way for them to sell their rice directly to government mills, without the middlemen, bringing great relief to the villagers. In 1939, Thailand demanded the return of land from France. Some Thai nationalists feared that Christians who followed a foreign religion might side with France. Thus, the Thai Blood Committee was formed, with the goal of inciting people with false stories to oppose Christianity. Church-run schools were shut down. Many churches had their crosses removed or were damaged. And Christians were forced to convert to Buddhism, causing suffering for priests and Christian communities. Father Fr.Bunkerd, unaware of the warnings to flee, traveled from Nun Keao to Korat, but found the parish abandoned. He then decided to head to St. Joseph's Church in Ban Han. Upon arriving in the evening, he rang the bell to call the Christians to pray and announced that the next day would be the Feast of the Holy Family. He invited everyone to attend Mass together. The next morning, Father Nicholas rang the bell.
Queen of Martyrs, pray for us. Pray for us.
They're praying for France to defeat Thailand. We have to report them to the police. What did they say? Praying for France to win over Thailand, right? They rang the bell to call the French. Traitors! Traitors! They're siding with France!
I am innocent of the accusations against me. But if this is the path God wishes for me to take, I accept it according to His will. Please grant me the strength, both in body and spirit, to endure.
Even in prison, Father Nicholas's faith remained strong. During his imprisonment, he continued to preach and help even prisoners of other faiths, baptizing as many as 68 prisoners.
Do not be sad. If you just tell them what they want to hear and let me take the punishment, you can all return home. God will forgive you, especially those who forced you to falsely accuse me. My life is now in God's hands. But alas, I was accused of being a traitor to my country. 3 immoral witnesses deliberately accused an innocent priest. Even so, I believe that God has willed it this way. So I accept this punishment according to His will to atone for my sins, for the peace of the world and the prosperity of my beloved nation. We will meet again in heaven.
Though Father Nicholas Bunkerd was falsely accused, sentenced to 15 years in prison, and treated unfairly throughout, he never abandoned his faith and love for God. Even as the light in the prison grew dim and the suffering increased, his devotion to God remained clear, steadfast, and radiant, reflecting God's glory until his last breath. I have fought the good fight. I have finished the race. I have kept the faith. Now there is in store for me the crown of righteousness, which the Lord, the righteous judge, will award to me on that day, and not only to me, but also to all who have longed for His appearance.